How often do you think your videos are shadow banned? That's an interesting question, and I try to avoid saying that things are shadow banned because there's also a possibility that people just aren't interested in that subject. Like in the case of cockfighting, I don't think that the cockfighting video was shadow banned by some greater anti-cockfighting or pro-cockfighting force. There's only really two topics that I've seen get shadow banned every single time, and they might not be the ones that you expect. The first one kind of is, though. So the one topic that always gets shadow banned relates to that conflict in the Middle East that many people are up in arms about. No matter how you cover it, whether you're angling toward Team Macklemore Watermelon or the other side, there's these algorithm functions that are built into all of the big social media platforms that suppress any content related to the conflict, which tells me that the shareholders in the big four just don't want anyone talking about the conflict, period. Positive, negative, doesn't matter. They just don't want press. They don't care if you're stoked or bummed. We've posted 3 videos about that conflict, one just around a month ago that I went out of my way to make as fair as possible by featuring both perspectives, and it only showed up in the subscription boxes of 15% of our viewers, which was crazy. And previously, when we did stuff in Lebanon, it was a similar story. The second most shadow banned topic in Channel 5 history is actually Native American issues. If you're Native American yourself, it's probably not that surprising, but we've done 2 videos now on Native issues. The first, called Havasupai Uranium Mine Protest, which discusses the Biden administration's collusion with the Canadian mining corporation called Energy Fuels Incorporated to drill illegally on tribal land.
The danger that is brought forth, that it will have an impact on all future generations, is the issue of a mine that is being dug just right behind me.
And the second is called Biden's Apology to Native Americans, which discusses the abuse at federal Indian boarding schools like the Carlisle School in Pennsylvania.
I formally apologize.
And both these videos came out the gate really strong and then immediately flatlined and were removed from all search results within 48 hours. This surprised me in general because there's a lot of shows on TV about reservations, and it seems like the establishment isn't really afraid of indigenous visibility, at least on the two-dimensional surface level. They're happy to algorithmically promote Native success stories and run programming about reservation poverty, but when you start to get into the weeds and tie things like boarding schools and uranium mining into modern-day corruption, particularly within the Bureau of Indian Affairs, you unlock a whole different shadow ban monster, and I'm not really sure why. But if you have any theories, let me know in the comments.